Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and today I'm gonna be playing my Seablock map. Right, what happened in the previous episode? I believe we built this block that is supposed to be producing titanium at some point, and this one is supposed to be producing cobalt. Awesome. So what should we do now? That's a good question. Right, let's think. First of all, I think we can probably remove the spot. Right? There is no point keeping this as is. Let's build rails here. Okay, nice. So we have the rails, and we probably want to add like this kind of intersection there. Nice. Now, what should we do next? So I could thinking, should I produce hydrofluoric acid, or should I focus on titanium ingots? The problem with ingots is that it's not actually enough, because in the end we want this block. In the end we want to produce, I guess, this stuff. Not nitinol, titanium plates. This titanium stuff. Titanium. Yeah, we want to have titanium sheet coil, I think. Not even the plate. Okay, let's see. If we have ingots, what can we produce from them? We can produce molten titanium and nitinol. Okay, nitinol as well. And titanium powder. Why would we need it? For the paste. Okay, let's say we don't really need this stuff. We don't need powder for now. So molten titanium. And it goes either into plates or into sheet coils. And we'll go with sheet coils. But they are supposed to be here, the sheet coils. Let's take a look. Do we have train stations? We don't have train stations. But we probably won't, right? I think we want to have train stations here. We're interested in this provider, right? Yep. That is the provider. Right, let's go and fix the spot. Okay, it's all working fine. We can disconnect the spot, and place a provider. This one. And I don't think I need the spot, to be honest. Yeah. Yep. Let's just do something like that. Let's say we want to have do that probably from here to, well, it's not looking great. All right. Because of this signal. I mean, It's fine. It is okay. I'm gonna make it look like this. Not sure whether that's a good idea. How are we doing it with some other stations? Do we have anything even remotely resembling this or not? Well, yeah, we have this stuff. Okay, good. So I would basically want to copy it. And kind of paste it. Okay, good. Oh. Let's try again to copy this. I just want all of my builds to look the same or as close to each other as possible. And to achieve that, we'll need to do something like that. And this stuff we need to be here, I think. Let's double check again whether it matches. I think so. I think that now what we have here matches pretty much exactly. Yep, nice. Okay, that is good. Like this. So we'll have things loaded. The things will be loaded into the silos. Yep, and the load should be even because of these two splitters. Good. That's cobbled stuff. I'd like, I think, pretty much exactly the same stuff for the titanium, right? The stuff that we actually care about the most at this stage of the game. Right. This one is infinite. And here, it kinda makes sense, I think. The way it looks makes perfect sense to me. Right. Let's proceed. So I have 1, 2, 3. We can have this one fourth. Then we can just deliver stuff from that side, like this. And here. Oh, wait. Not looking good. And here we could do something like that. And that is it. And we got titanium with this. Nice. What should we do next? Next, I think I just need to have some connection to the power. Maybe like this. So we'll have power connections. We are not doing anything here yet, so it leaves us some room in terms of basically, like, we have 2 blocks that are not doing anything. What should we do? And we have space for an extra station here, to be honest. Well, almost. Well, I think, yeah, I think we kind of do have some space. Let's see, these are ores. Good, and we'll want to request them on this side, I think. What else do we need? If you look at titanium, well, not this one, this part. We need carbon. We need carbon, titanium ore, hydrogen chloride, and we need slag. I wonder I wonder, if we were to produce slag... Oh, it's not hydrogen. Sorry, it's not chloride. It's oxygen that we get. I thought about using this process to get the slag, but I'm not convinced anymore. I don't think that's such a good idea anymore. I mean, it just doesn't work. Wait, very, very strange. Do we really have no other options for the slag? Production of the slag. Okay, we can get it from there. That is okay. We can get it from water. It's also fine. We can get it from sorting. Quite a bit of slag, actually. And we are getting it from ferrous stuff. Hydrofluoric acid gives us slag. But not a lot, we can't rely on this process. Yeah. Very interesting. We are short on slag. Right, let's see. So we need 191 per second. How much is that? It's basically 3 belts. But why do I have 4 belts going here? Oh, wait. That's strange. 78. Here we have 100. Okay, I guess I just did it so that it looks nice. 4 belts of input, 4 belts of output, even though in reality we'll have only like 3 belts of output. But we wouldn't have to worry. Yeah, basically it's gonna be fine. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Right, so we got this stuff built. Then the requests. Are we delivering anything here? Or not? Oh no, this part is not enabled because this one is cobbled. But this one is enabled, and the filters here seem to be set up correctly. I mean, we're just waiting for... We're basically just waiting for the belts to get placed. What do we need for the belts? Let's take a look. For the belts... Probably need titanium, right? We should in titanium. Well, not exactly. What is this? We don't have titanium gears? Let's add some speed modules of them. Right, we already have speed modules. I mean, this stuff is working as fast as it can. We could maybe do something like that. We ran out of titanium again. Yep, that is the problem. That's why I'm focusing on producing it somehow. Yeah, what we have here is just not enough. So the question, we have this process. This one. We're getting titanium ingots from calcium chloride. We're also getting limestone as the output. Can we somehow do something about limestone? Limestone, what can we do about it? We can use it for cobalt oxide. We can use it to get lime. We can use it for lead. ingots. We'll probably use all of that here, but cobalt oxide, that's interesting. What do we need here? Cobalt hydroxide. Cobalt oxide. Very, very interesting, because what we could do here... Wouldn't it make sense to use this process? Just to get rid of limestone. Let's see. Let's try and see what we can get here. 156. We can eat basically all limestone that we are producing here. We don't need to export. No, we still need to export limestone. So this might be not a good idea, to be honest. Because this way we're using 78 cobalt ore, and if we go with this process, then it will be 104, and that's a tier 3 ore. So okay, we are not using limestone for this one, but it's still fine, because what it probably means that we wouldn't need... Where is our block? We probably wouldn't need this block. So right now we're relying on this block to kind of fill our limestone shortages. But I don't think we'll need it anymore. The problem, the real problem here is that, yeah, we don't have titanium. Do we have to have titanium? That's the question. What if... what if I did something like this? What if I said that this whole output can be done with blue belts, and this thing can also be done with blue belts? That would free up quite a bit of purple belts, right? And hopefully we'll get some titanium flowing here. And while we are waiting on the beacons, I have problems with beacon production, because I remember that we had an issue. Our tier 1 beacon production stopped at some point. This one. Okay, now we don't have obvious issues with that. So really, there is no surprise that we are so short on beacons. It's pretty dark. I'm not sure I like that. Okay, let's say we're adding some modules. We ideally... oh, we want prod modules here. For now, let's use speed module just because we don't have beacons around, but we should replace it with prod modules, obviously. Okay. What should we do next? If we start producing titanium here, we might not have this recipe with calcium chloride. Let's check. Actually, I think we can check it right here. Right, where is titanium? Yep, we do not have this. We need yellow signs for it. Oh, that's not good. Should we just build yellow signs? Should we finally do that? What do you need for yellow signs? Let's take a look. Batteries. We have batteries. What else do we need? Silicon nitrate. I think we have it somewhere. Silicon powder. I mean, that shouldn't be a problem. None of this should really be a problem. Should we start building that? Okay, interesting. So if we add a little bit of speed. Well, here's the thing. I don't think we should be really focusing, like building it with speed modules 3 in mind. Let's see, so if we have, say like 30 here, 30 here, okay, 29. Why 29? Because we cannot build more. I mean, it's fine. Even if it's like 29 here as well, it's okay. It's close enough to what we want. So like 12 here or something. And here we also need 12, I think. Right, so just a little bit of beacons. I think I'd like to do that. I think I'd like to start focusing on yellow signs. What is the real problem here? Tungsten. We need tungsten, and we need, again, titanium for that. We have polished rubies, so that's no longer a problem. We have everything that we need. It's just a matter of, you know, actually getting the materials here. And how many materials do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 100 stacks for each. It's probably fine. It's only the tungsten plate and tungsten powder that is needed in somewhat high amounts. Oh, and cobble steel plate. And rubber. Do we have rubber? I think we do. Okay, let's do this. Let's try and make some progress on that side. Right, we'll be consuming all of the stuff, and cobalt, I'm not touching cobalt yet. Yeah, I think it's time, because I really want to build the stuff you... Oh, 15,000 times 2. It's like 30,000. This is gonna be a really nice recipe. Okay. Maybe I should have done it earlier. Maybe I should have done it earlier. Let's see. We want to build this stuff. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. I'd like to have this thing somewhere, and I'd like, I guess, 2 rows of beacons. How many are here? 32, good. And that is pretty much our output, right? Let's say this is output. It goes something like this. That. Need to move it slightly. Put it back, maybe like that. Yep. Okay. So here we have. Here's the output. Now, we'll also need to be delivering lubricant. And this lubricant needs to be sent over there. So that's our lubricant, like barrels or whatever we'll use for it. Now, on this side we have one block fully beaconed, another block not really beaconed, and another block not really beaconed. And everything else, yeah, doesn't really need any beacons, but we could still kinda have them, right? We could maximize prod modules wherever we have them. So we're using prod modules pretty much everywhere, like that. Because prod modules are good. They allow us to save a little bit of productivity, well, of materials. They allow us to save a little bit of materials. Well, and surprisingly, we don't even need... oh no, we do. Okay, interesting. So we have 8 beacons here. Oh, we don't even need 8 to be honest, but whatever. We have like 4 here, sure. We have 4 here. Do we need to have... Yes, we do. We need to have probably like at least 2 beacons for that, right? 1 beacon. 1. Well, yeah, we probably need to have like at least 1 beacon here. At least like 2 probably beacons. Here, maybe even 1. So we need like 2 beacons. Oh, here we have 8. What if we ask only with 2? Then it's not gonna be enough. So we actually need a little bit more beacons here, which is okay. Oh, and we have 2 belts of an output. Very, very interesting. This stuff. We don't have beacons, we just have 4 of this. And here we basically have 2. Why do we need this? Nitrogen, oxygen. What do we actually need? We need nitrogen. Oh, and we need to produce siliconated. Oh. Okay, let's figure this out. Insulated wire from tin copper wire from tint wire coil. Oh, tint wire coil is needed for something else as well. Okay, rubber is needed only for that. And this thing, we need 30 or less. And this two, we need 12. 12 and 12. Let's try to do something about that. So this thing requires 30. So we'll be producing it here, and we'll be sending it like this to this block. Right. Then we'll need this stuff with 12 and this one with 12. The question is, which should we deliver to where? I would probably prefer to have... Let me just copy this. Probably prefer to have this one close there, just because it has way more items. Oh, a little bit off. We don't have quite enough space for everything. No, we do. We do have enough space. Okay, great. So this is definitely more than 12. Yeah, 22. Sounds good. And we'll be sending the thing over there, like that. And for the input here, so this is this process. On the other side, we'll have a separate process. We'll have this stuff. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3. Something like this. So with this side, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 materials, as in like 5 inputs. So we could say that these are the 5 inputs that we'll be delivering, right? And there's gonna be a tungsten powder, titanium plate. Are we producing titanium? Oh, we have only the plate. Interesting, we don't have the coolant version of that. Well, it's fine. That means that we don't need to have this very first kind of process. Right, we don't need this one, I think. So the important part, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 inputs. Let's place them here. Let's do this. So we have basically 12 of them here. Now we need to figure out what to do about all this. Maybe I don't, maybe I'll bring this belt on the other side, to be honest. Because it doesn't really matter from which side it will come. We might send lubricant around. Because on this side we'll need to fit something, like some titanium things. Right, yes, this one, titanium bearings. So on the left side, again, what do we have? We have this stuff. Silicon nitrate. Okay, it's like it's a bit tricky. It's a bit tricky to fit everything in here. Oh, and we also have some waste byproduct. I missed that part. So we have two kinds of wastes, right? Yes, we have copperly waste byproduct and other waste. So one, this and this will be given us waste byproduct. What are we gonna do about that? I think I'll just reduce the stuff here. We want virtual particle injector, so this will be all about particle injector. This thing will be all about capacitor banks. Let's do this. Capacitor bank, good. And we'll have another output probably on this side. From where I'll be getting waste byproduct, and then we'll bring it here and to the right. That is gonna be the idea, at the very least. Right, do something like this. We'll bring stuff here. Yep, just like that. Good. Or maybe we could do it like this, but then we might as well make it look a little bit nice. Yeah, good. I think we could bring it like that. looking good? Or not quite? I think it's fine. So we'll be getting some waste byproduct. From that side, let's proceed with what we've been doing. Right, I have built this one. If I mark them as done, then it'll be hard to. Right, let's say we don't have this thing. Let's say we will not be bringing it from the side, we'll bring it from the other side. We need insulated wire, we need lithium-ion battery, and we need steel gear wheels. Do we need steel gear wheels for anything else? So we have 19.3, and here we have 19.3. So we don't actually need steel gear wheels for anything else. And we need to beacon those. 12 beacons, would that be enough? Let's see. Yes, 12 beacons will be definitely enough. 8 beacons. Levels. 8 beacons. That's exactly what we need. Let's do this. 8 beacons. Well, let's see. Let's try to do something. So if I place this thing right here, it actually has more beacons. Right? It has 1, 2, 3. It has like all of these beacons, which is 14. So this is definitely enough. And now I just need to have a stack inserter. Is 1 stack inserter gonna be enough? We could have 2 stack inserters. And you could have stack inserter here and stack inserter here, just moving the materials a little bit. So 2 stack inserters here will be definitely enough. And we can also do something like that. Just need to make sure to disconnect this part. Right, and maybe this one as well. Let's disconnect this thing. We'll want to have a couple of power poles here. Remove them. I think I'll have a really nice connection. I'll do it like this. Oh, and we need something similar here. Let's disconnect this stuff. Good. That is great. That is great. We will need to send a lot of steel. 14 steel. Is that the only steel that we need? No, we need 17 steel. Wait, this is silicon, this is not steel. 2.9. 14. Okay, we have 14, yes, so that's the only steel that we need. And it needs like, we need 1 beacon for this thing, so maybe we should actually place this right here. And just do something like that. We need 19.3 gear wheels. In order to produce 19.3 gear wheels, I don't understand how this math works. Why we need so few steel plates here? It's really strange, but I guess it's okay. Right, what we're doing here, we are sending stuff here to here, and here we'll do the same thing basically like that, and this should be enough. Good. Right, this two inside should also be enough. Here. What do we have? Let's see what else do we need. We dealt with this part. We also need lithium-ion battery. We could grab it from here, basically. We could actually move this whole thing slightly to the left. Have a little bit easier way delivering it. So, the leftmost one. Oh, what is this? Interesting. The leftmost one is steel. This one, steel sheet coil. And the other one is lithium-ion battery of this thing. Okay, let's just proceed. Stuff. Okay, so we have these two materials sent over there. Oh, can't reach. I guess it's okay. Gotta grab the wires. The wires. We need to finish connection here, so it looks nice. This looks nice, in my opinion. Now, the name of the station is actually wrong. It's all about the sciences. What is science? Okay, science. Yep. This thing. Except it's not purple. This one is actually a yellow science. Yep. And this is science output. Yellow science. Output. Good. Everything here looks good, maybe except threshold. 150 looks like too much. How much do we have here? We have 5. You know what? I have the same threshold here. 5. 5 sounds like a good number. And here what we need, first of all, we will reduce it to 75. We need steel sheet coil, for sure. Let's say we want 100. We want batteries. Let's say 100. Let's turn this on and see what happens. So we need at least these two. Now, in addition to that, we need tint copper wire. Right, but we'll have to share it with the other side, because we need insulated wire. Alright, we actually don't really need to share as much, because it will go here. Interesting. So we need 4 inputs. Silicon, nitrate, insulated wire. I'm no longer sure that I should be sending the output over here. Okay, let's see. This is waste byproduct. Let's see the filter. Waste. Oh, not copper, the regular one. This is waste byproduct. Maybe I should be sending it to the right, actually. Because if you look at the inputs, what do we actually need? We need 28 at most. This can fit on one half of a belt, of a purple belt. Right? This belt is not enough, the blue one is not enough, but if you look at purple belts that we have here, they allow 60 items per second. So that means that we can actually make the output go to the right, like the waste output will be sent to the right. And from this side we could just give it the inputs, two inputs. Right, let's get back, trying to understand what's going on here. So tint copper wire, we need it here. No. This is still gear wheel. It's not going there, it's going here. Oh no. This whole thing is wrong. Yep, definitely wrong. How do you fix that? Okay, let's think a little bit. So we need batteries. Do we need batteries here? Yes, we need batteries. We need steel gear wheels. So we can take this stuff and do something like that. Right, let's see. So this could be the output. We could be bringing it up, bringing another thing down. This will go. Right. Okay. All of this is looking kind of strange because I didn't want to start with this, but I want to start with the other one. But I guess it just happened that we ended up starting with this. Okay, so we should be getting steel gear wheel and lithium-ion battery. Now the only part that's needed that remains is insulated wire. But I want to figure out this part first. So what do we need? Let's think again. We need tungsten powder. Why am I doing it like that? No, I don't like. I don't like this at all. We'll change this. Let's try again. Tungsten powder. Tungsten powder, processing unit, polished sugar. Right, this will be our tungsten powder. This, oh wait, not titanium powder, tungsten powder. Then we want processing unit and polished sugar. Processing unit. Let's get it. Processing unit. Polished sugar. Where are our rubies? Polished sugar. What else do we need? We need titanium plate and we need tint copper wire. Titanium plate. Titanium plate, we could probably send it. Oh. Right. I'm gonna delete this part. We'll redo it. Right. Just completely changing this whole thing. Let's try again. Let's check whether we need those for anything else. It's this process. Rubies are not needed for anything, processing is not needed for anything. This stuff is probably, yes, it is needed for a bunch of stuff, so we'll keep it into the side. Tin copper wire, we need it for this one, so we actually would like to get tin copper wire. Titanium plate. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3. I have this 3. Then I'll need steel. I'll get the steel. That's okay. So I have this 3. I need tint copper wire that I will get from tint wire coil. Do we have this anywhere? That's the question. Well, even if you don't, it shouldn't really be a problem. At least I don't think so. Because what we could do... Let's go here and check. We do have tint wire coil. That's great. So that means that if I request tint wire coil here, is it this one? If I request tint wire coil here, let's see. If I get it, I should be able to send it forward, but we might want to transform, well, to convert it to this thing, to tint copper wire. To do that, we'll need just a couple of beacons. That means that I can do it right here, I think. Right? Because we have a couple of beacons here. So I could take this thing. Right, to... I mean, this is 4 beacons. This is way too much. But could send stuff like this. 1, 2, 3. Could be sending stuff there. And we could be delivering things from this side. On this side. Let's see. Okay, what do we have? And we have 3 inputs already on that side. Well, okay, let's rethink this a little bit. This part, we will move it like that, and we'll be sending still things on this side. Okay, let me just gotta do it properly. Okay, nice. Right. I think we are getting somewhere. This part. Let's think. I could move this a little bit above. Well, the problem is that I probably want it to be sighted to the side, so that, yeah, I think that's the way. So we'll send this 3 materials just up there, pretty much directly. We need to request them, right? What do we need? We need tungsten. No. Is it tungsten? Yes, tungsten powder. That's what we want. 100. We want 100 of processing units. Processing units. 100. What else do we want? We want rubies. Again, 100. And we want titanium stuff. Oh, not titanium, tin. Tinned wire coil. Again, 100. Okay, and tinned wire coil, we can just send it like this. Right? Let's think. Could run this stuff a little bit lower just to make it more symmetrical. Let's see what have we actually done. We have this thing done, we have this thing done. This one, we have it. Titanium plate, we don't have it yet, we'll have to figure this out later, but I don't think it will be a huge problem, to be honest. Let's see. So we will have tin copper wire going there, and then we only need to figure out what to do with titanium plate. Oh, interesting. Just send it like this. Oh. That is actually great. Right. Titanium plate stuff. We could send it from here. Now the main question is, how hard is it to produce it? Let's see. Titanium. We need 8 beacons. So that means we could actually place it right here, and it should be completely fine. Let's think a little bit. If we place it here, and we send plates down there. Right. I think we'll just stick with this design. Well, but that means that I don't really care about like really saving the space. I could just do things like that. That is supposed to be steel, right? Let's do this. This will be our steel. Steel sheet coil. Okay, good. We are sending it further. That's our steel. And here what we wanted to have lithium-ion batteries. Let's do this. So this will be all about batteries. This one, right? These are batteries. This one will be... Well, here is the thing. We don't really need to do anything here for now. How do we deal with that? I think we'll just go like this. And for now, this will be titanium plates. Titanium plates, just because we don't have we do not have titanium sheet coils just yet. So let's see, what do we need? We are missing titanium plates, I think. So let's get them. Well, okay, they're not really supposed to be titanium plates. Remember that. They're supposed to be titanium sheet coils, but for now, plates will do. We have missing tin copper wire and plate processing units. Yes, it might take some time for us to get those. Let's see, and here, this thing is supposed to come from here, because these are titanium plates. Good. So, with that, we have a virtual particle injector, right? Yes, I think so. And this thing, it's like halfway done. We require insulated wire and silicon nitride, which might be a bit tricky to get. Let's take a look. So this stuff is done, right? Now the part that is missing, we need silicon nitride, lots of them, and we need insulated wire. And we have like some room to deliver those, so I guess it's okay. What's happening here? I would like to make this work like that, so that they're a little bit faster. Okay, we are getting titanium. That is good. It's yet another usage for titanium. Heated thermal energy store. Interesting. So if you are sending byproduct to the right, we probably want to reprocess it here. We'll probably have like a zone reprocessing the stuff somewhere here. We'll have to think about that. One interesting part is that this thing requires heated thermal energy store. Right. And this one is tungsten gear wheel that will be producing from tungsten plates. So we'll have to have some tungsten plates delivered. Let's think about this. Cobalt steel plates, we'll need those, and we'll need tungsten plates. Interesting. Yeah, like this stuff is basically done. Replace here. We can add speed modules. I mean, sure, let's set them. They shouldn't really hurt. Here, also only add speed modules. Let's do that. And here, again, only speed modules. Right, have space. I think we do have some space yet. That's good. So this part will fix it. This one, well, actually we can even do it better. We can add a splitter like that. And we can say that only the plates are going to the left. Because then, once I switch this filter, the new material will be delivered up to the splitter and it will not get further because of the filter. Right, let's take a look. We still have lots of stuff to do. Like, to build here. We need to get silicon ingots. and we need to convert them into nitrogen gas. Oh, sorry, into silicon nitride. Why do we need silicon nitride? We need it for this, I think for this stuff. So we'll need silicon nitride coming from somewhere here. And we could actually use the space to do that. Yeah, I think that would be for the best. Right, the direction here is wrong. We want materials to go from right to left here. Right. I think we are getting somewhere. I think we are definitely getting somewhere. So we want 4 of this. Connect it all together. Why do we have this part, by the way? We shouldn't need it. Right, we shouldn't need that at all, because we should have good coverage. Well, we kinda do have some coverage. So I built these things, and I also would like to build, I guess, 2. No, how many? Yes, I need 2. Should I do to the left, to the right? I have no idea. I probably want to have something like that here. And let's set flare stack for the oxygen. We are clearing the oxygen. Is 1 flare stack enough for the amount of oxygen that we are producing? 223. I don't think it's enough, but we can add speed models to it, and then it will be fine. Then it will be enough. Here, let's do it like this. Right, and the lowest one will be silicon. Silicon. I think we need ingots, right? Where is it? Right, we are doing it from the ingots. Good. Let's also ask for silicon ingots here, before I forget. Okay, good. We still didn't get virtual particle injectors, even though we are short on blue circuits. It's okay. It is okay. That's basically the only reason why we don't have them yet. I'd like to take a break at this point, because we've been at it for a while, and I don't think I can finish this block. Well, there is no way I'll finish it in like next 10 minutes. So let's take a break and then we'll continue. We basically did 1/3 of the science. Well, 1/2, right? Because we built this thing fully, and we have built this one. Just needs to do something with this tin wires. We need to convert them into this rubber thing, insulated wires. We'll probably ask for rubber next. And yeah, we need to do stuff with silicon over here. Okay, good. Let's save the game. Thanks everyone for watching. This was episode 253. I hope you enjoyed the series, and I will see you in the next episode. Cheers!